Hello and welcome to In the Box Seat. My name's Sean Matheson. I'll be filling in for Mark Littymore, who's off sunning himself in Thailand at the moment. On today's program, we'll be talking to trainer Lester Harris, who's got a couple of handy types we'll be talking to him about in Avalon, Storm and Sea of Passion. Also, we'll get a few tips for you for upcoming events and also all the greyhound racing industry news. So what we will do is jump straight into what's on this week. And what's on this week? On Wednesday, we've got a couple of tips for you. We go to race 5, number 2, V-Best Vane. V-Best Vane has raced here in South Australia before. Did run through the Champion Puppy Series, previously won his heat and final, and then was beaten into second place in the final by Wakina, who is the actual SA Oaks, one of the favourites for that event. So that one looks a strong tip. He did run third in a prelude of the Melbourne Cup's prelude series last start. Looks very strong type. That's race 5, number 2, V-Best Vane. Race 6, in another heat of the Derby, we go to number 2, Stanford Bale. This one's from the powerful Graham Bate Kennel. He comes across to SA with really strong form to him. He also ran through the Melbourne Cup Prelude Series. Last start though, he was impressed substantially with a strong second behind El Gran Senor. So he looks a strong tip in that event. Race 6, number 2, Stanford Bale. Looking at some tips, Honey's Hot Tips for the week ahead. Honey's Hot Tips. Race 3, number 1, Mr. Mavros. Mr. Mavros, he won here 3 starts ago in a very handy 30.02. He looks nicely box drawn here. He did meet some interference last start, but with some luck in running from the nice draw, he should be very hard to beat. That's race 3, number 1, Mr. Mavros. The first 4 for that event is 1, 3, 7 and 4. Our second of our Honey's Hot Tips is race 11, number 7, Kahal Kofi. This one's a strong type. He gets home very hard in his races. He won here at Angle Park 3 starts ago in 29.94 in Free For All company. In this event, it's a grade 5. He looks nicely graded. With a touch of luck early, he should be charging home. That's race 11, number 7, Kahal Kofi. The first 4 for that race is 7, 3, 1 and 4. Looking ahead at the weekend's racing, we go to Port Augusta on Saturday. Port Augusta, a non-TAB meeting, a full card of 8 races featured by the Oaks and the Derby. That's Port Augusta on Saturday. On Sunday, we go to Mount Gambier, a matinee meeting, full coverage on Sky Racing and the TAB. That's a matinee event, 10 race card. It's been very successful the last few of these on Sky Channel, so again, good viewing for people out there. We also go to Strathalbyn on Sunday in the Twilight Zone. That's going to be a big event. It's the $6,000 Macro Meets Strathalbyn Cup. That's the feature event one on the program, a terrific race of open company performers. So that's at Strathalbyn in the Twilight Zone. Looking at this week with the upcoming events, we've got the Coffex Coffee Oaks. The heats were run last week. The semi-finals will be this Thursday night. 2 semi-finals, quality female greyhounds there. They go into the $32,000 final Thursday week on Thursday the 30th of September. Also we have the Coca-Cola SA Derby heats. They're going to be run this Wednesday. 5 heats of those. They go into the semi-finals, again, Thursday week on the 30th of September, with the $32,000 final on Thursday the 7th of October. Now on In the Box Seat, we're joined by trainer Lester Harris. Lester, thanks for joining us on the show today.
Not a problem.
Now, you've got a couple of handy types in your kennel. You've got a small team, but a couple are going exceptionally well for you. The first one, Sea of Passion. She's really hit the ground running. She's had about 6 starts for you. She's won 2 out of her last 3. Very impressive last start. What can you tell us about her?
Well, she belongs to Liz, and Steve Collins had her in Melbourne, but she wasn't really up to scratch, so Steve sent her back and Liz gave it to me to have a go, which I'm really rapt. She is going really well.
That's Liz Harley and Timarachi,
Yes,
is it?
yep, yes.
Okay. Now, the other one you've got involved there is Avalon Storm. Now, Avalon Storm in August won 3 races in a row. Got into a bit stronger company. He's been placed at his last couple. How's he going, and what sort of his future hold there?
He's going really good. He's fairly honest. He's no world beater, but he gives 100% every time he steps out, which you can't ask for any more. And tonight, well, he's in a tough grade, but who knows? He's always keeps coming, so I like it when they keep trying. So
Now, he, how did you get him? He was from Interstate originally. He's had about 10, 12 starts for you. How did you secure him, and what sort of what are the owners like?
I got him through the Midway Tavern. I've had a couple of their dogs, and they've gave me this one to have a crack with, and he's going okay. Same as It's a Thought. He's from the same setup.
Now, It's a Thought, just on that, it's a welcome return to racing for It's a Thought. I saw the fields. He's in on Wednesday, I believe. He's a good 500, 600 metre dog for you. Won quite a few races for you. It must be good for you to have him back on the racetrack, Lester.
Yeah, I'm really pleased to have him back. He's a funny old dog. He's very hard to train, but I think he'll go right. He's had no 500 metre runs, so he's going in pretty cold, but I think he'll be able to handle it.
Okay, now just for the viewers out there, anything in your team up and coming, or anything that's really going well for you as well at the moment? I believe Was Butch is also in tonight.
Yeah, he's in the last. Who need to lead? He has to lead, or he doesn't produce his best. So hopefully he leads.
All right, now that's one that yourself and Kieran Corby got a good association there with Kieran. That's one that you guys have. Any pups or anything like that you've got with Kieran at the moment?
No, that's it. That's all I've got with her.
All right. And just for the viewers out there, just your background, Lester, in the industry. You obviously do a bit of work here at Greyhound Racing SA, but you've been in the industry for some time as a trainer. What are some of the better dogs that you've trained over the time?
The best dog I ever had was a dog called Classy Kyaren. She was my number one dog. I've had a dog called Licorice Kid. He made the Gawler Cup final. He was a good dog. And Jean Jenny she was going to be anything, and So Busy. Well, I wish Jean Jenny was still here, but she's not.
Yeah, they were some top types. Jean Jeannie, she did some racing over in the UK, and So Busy was an outstanding distance dog. I reckon it might have even represented SA in one of the national races,
Yeah,
maybe?
she did. Yes, for Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, he took her back, and she won over 700. Yeah, she was good.
All right, well, Lester, listen, thanks very much for your time on In the Box Seat.
No
it's been a
worries.
pleasure to have you here. And good luck with your team. Obviously, Avalon Storm, CF Passion and Was Butch, and the return to racing of It's a Thought. Should be a few winners in there for you in the coming weeks and months.
I hope so. We've been having a good run, so let's hope it can continue.
All right. Thanks, Lester, for your time.
No worries.
That was trainer Lester Harris, who has Avalon Storm, CF Passion, and also It's a Thought, returning to race along as Was Butch. Just a reminder, on the racing nationally scene, for those national events, this Saturday night at the Meadows is the 725 metre final of the Top Cat video, worth $20,000 to the winner at Group 3 level. That final's this Saturday night. Also, the semi-final of the Paws of Thunder at Group 1 level, $100,000. What they're all racing for, which will be the final on October 2. And not to forget about the feature race at Casino, the Casino Cup, Charcoal Inn. The heats are this Friday night with the final on October 1. Just before we go, just the In the Box Seat selection. We wanted to just mention that for this week on Thursday night, In the Box Seat selection is race 7, number 3, Megastar Supreme. Megastar Supreme 3 starts ago, won well here at Angle Park in a handy time of 30.05. She then raced in Free For All Company running 6th. She had a short break She returned to the racetrack last week, ran 5th in a heat of the Sister Cities Cup, and we reckon that's their best bet for the in-the-box seat for this week. That just about takes us away for another edition of In the Box Seat. We want to thank Lester Harris for his time, fantastic interview there, and don't forget that In the Box Seat you can see on the GRSA website at www.grsa.com.au. Comes out from about 12 to 1 o'clock every Tuesday. Jump on the website, have a look, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.